Burning hut, a boy coughing in smoke, a father collapsing at a factory, empty pockets, soap boxes unsold, a kind woman offering water, hospital light blinking red. Some moments don't just interrupt a life. They completely redirect it. This is the journey of a boy who lost more than anyone should, yet kept walking anyway. And if you stay with me, you'll see how one tiny act, given years earlier, circles back in the most unexpected way. His name was Aarav, a quiet kid raised in a fragile home at the edge of town. When he was barely old enough to understand absence, he lost his mother. After that day, it was just him and his father, a steel factory worker whose hands always smelled of metal and hope. Money was thin, but determination was thick. Aarav's father skipped meals so his son could attend school. While other kids slept, Aarav woke before sunrise, swept the floor, cooked simple meals, and got himself ready. He learned early that survival doesn't wait for convenience. One evening, everything nearly changed. Aarav tried to cook with damp firewood. The smoke swallowed their small hut. By the time his father returned, Aarav was on the floor, coughing, eyes tearing. His father rushed him outside. "Why push yourself so hard?" he asked, voice shaking. Aarav, still coughing, whispered, "Because you push yourself every day. I want to help you too." His father's tired face softened. That night, instead of cooking, he took Aarav out for a simple meal, the kind they rarely allowed themselves. Moments like this held more value than the food itself. Despite heavy responsibilities, Aarav excelled in school. His father carried one dream: to see my son become a doctor. And Aarav silently promised himself he would make that dream real, no matter how slow the road felt. But life can be cruel even to the hardworking. One day at the factory, a massive iron sheet slipped. His father couldn't move fast enough. The damage was beyond repair. After months in the hospital, he returned home. Without both hands, Aarav found him sitting on the edge of the sharp high, eyes empty. "I wanted to give you a better life," his father whispered, "but now I can't even hold a pen." Aarav knelt beside him. "You've already given me everything. Let me carry the rest." From that moment, Aarav became a student, caretaker, and breadwinner all at once. Every morning he studied. After school, he went door to door selling soap for a small commission. Weekends became full-day work. Money came in small drops, but it kept them afloat. But sometimes, despite effort, life doesn't bend. A crucial week arrived, the last chance to submit his college admission form. Aarav needed 500 rupees. He worked harder than ever, but not a single house bought his soap. Not one. By evening, hunger gnawed at him. Hope felt distant. At one last door, he thought, if nothing sells, maybe at least they'll give me food. A gentle woman opened the door and paused. "You look exhausted," she said. "Sit. Drink some water." She handed him biscuits before he could even speak. "Don't you study?" she asked. "Yes," he said quietly. "I passed grade 12, but today I couldn't sell anything. And now I can't afford admission." Her eyes softened. "How much do you need?" 500, he replied. Without a word, she walked inside. When she returned, she placed the money in his hand. "Go. Don't waste your talent." Aarav's eyes filled. He bowed gratefully and ran to submit the form before the office closed. Years moved forward. And just as he promised himself, Aarav, through relentless effort, became a respected doctor. He eventually opened a small nursing home where patients were treated with dignity first, money second. His father, though still without hands, carried a smile that never faded again. Then one stormy afternoon, a nurse rushed in with a critical patient, an elderly woman with advanced lung disease. She had no family, no savings, nothing. "Sir," the junior doctor whispered, "her treatment will cost a lot. She can't afford this." Aarav didn't even blink. Life comes first. Admit her now. For 2 months, Aarav and his team fought for her recovery. Sleepless nights, urgent treatments, constant monitoring. Slowly, she improved. Her breathing steadied. Her eyes regained light. When it was time for discharge, a nurse handed the woman an envelope. The woman trembled as she opened it, expecting a bill she could never pay. But instead, she found a handwritten note. It read, "Your kindness from years ago paid this bill long before you walked in. You once helped a starving boy with no hope left. Today, that boy, now a doctor, thanks you by giving back what you gave him, a future. The woman looked up, confused. Tears blurred her vision. At that exact moment, Aarav entered the room, smiling gently. Yes, he said softly. I'm that boy. You didn't just give me money that day. You gave me direction. The woman covered her face and cried, not from fear or pain, but from the miracle of seeing her kindness return multiplied. Aarav sat beside her. People think small gestures disappear, he said, but sometimes they grow into entire lifetimes. So what do we learn from his journey? That sacrifice doesn't weaken a life. It strengthens its roots. That determination turns wounds into stepping stones. That kindness, even when small, can travel decades and still find its way back. And maybe the question we must ask is, what small act can we give today that might save someone tomorrow? If this story touched your heart, please like this video and support Wisdom Vicky, because someone out there might need this reminder right now.